Right, very short. Right, hello again, everyone. Potteries Panel week number 2. We've got Callum Wraight versus Neil Wright. Just started. Neil's first one quite far through. Ooh. Mistake from Neil. 2-0 Callum. That's getting awfully close to the edge from Callum. The Owler can't move much room behind that. Right, first off. Well, at least for the minute, the wind's not as much of a factor as it was last week. Yeah, that's a good ball from Neil across there. Right, only 2 seconds. So I'm just having a bit of issue with the connectivity at the minute.
Power end.
1 for Neil, previous end. Good lead here from Neil. He'll be within a couple of foot. I think looking at it, Callum's that gone a bit lower. Just ran out for me. A similar line from Neil. Just. Is he going to stay in? Oh, good adjustment from Callum there. Block up call. Yeah, Chris, it's actually warmer than last week. Dead length from Callum, good lead. Oh, brutal from Neithel, but he's made Callum's even better. Me 2 sets. Yeah, Baz. Problem with being too close to the action, you have to get involved sometimes. If you don't know the format and you're just joining in and you missed last week, panels 25 end games. Nicely picked out there, Steve. He should be on, I think he's drawn next week against Rumpelstiltskin, but we're still waiting for him to wake up. So hopefully next week will be away. And yeah, anyway, as I was saying, panel 25 ends games. When you get to every fifth end, it's a power end, and it's worth double. So Callum, that was the power end, gets 1, so he's got added 2 to the score. And I will go round in a minute and I'll talk to the marker. I think is Ian Simpson. Trait of Callum's game over the last 2 weeks. Both times he's playing just to the centre of the green. And as you can probably see, that with this artificial ground here, there are wires underneath crisscrossing, and you can see that he's bowling just to the point of that. Very difficult. Just off weight, you're either catching at the top or you're 2 yards through. Excellent second. And Ian again, he's further. That's a good length. Is it enough? Yeah, it is. Ian takes that. Neil takes that, sorry, not Ian. Let's see where Neil wants to go now. Going back down far end, right? I'm going to make my way around and find out the score. Touch again. Lloydie's taking off. Lloydie doing his best airplane impersonation then. Ian, have you got Callum and Neil's score?
I have.
What's the score, please?
It is 3-6.
Yeah, Callum's up 6-3 at the minute. And has Neil sent it off? Yeah, he has. Well, one good thing about tonight is the wind isn't anywhere near as bad.
Power end this one, lads.
And I'm just putting my glove on. Gary's doing his best model pose in front of the live.
Yeah, I won't eat that, Josh.
You're just a bit tight. Ooh. I don't think Callum like that. Everyone just keeps walking in the road. Right, so it comes to a thing when Brownie's watching, when you said he was going to be getting some fundraising for the Golden Bowl, Golden Ticket. That's going to be happening at half time. Oh, ball from Neil. Yep, with the cries of watch your feet from the other side, I think Neil's on. Yeah, cheers, Baz. Oh, yeah, great. I think he's ate himself. Oh, Baz. Yep, that's it, 6-4 Neithel. Going down to this corner then. Corner from last week's game where when Callum fired, he nearly cleared the jack over the fence. Yeah, good lead from Neithel. It's now nice from Callum. Depends on the line. Looks a bit wide. It got back to a very good length. Again, good length from Neil. Not quite sure who's on. Oh, two for Callum. Let's see if Callum goes over to the middle again.
Yeah, got your weight. Sexy test.
Yeah. Every single end I've seen him play, as soon as he gets the jack, that's it. All he wants to go is right into that middle. Yeah. Well, he's one that he had previously up there as well. I thought was very good because he was right in there. And again, just crossing one of the wires. Well, it would be if Lee wasn't in the way. Yeah. I don't think Neil's. Oof. Separate them. Reach this time. Is it too far? Oh, Neil.
Power end this one then.
Yeah, if anyone just joining, Power M means points are worth double. Good way to break away or come back. It's not a bad ball here. It's a good lead from Callum. Very good lead. Just too far. Fine margins from Neil. Yeah, good second there. Can't clear them both. Neil straight away doesn't like it. It's too far. Yeah. That's unfortunate from Neil. And a power end as well. That's 4 for Callum that end. And that's 13-4 to Callum now. Big swing. Is that 10 ends gone as well? Or is that 15? 10 ends gone. Yeah, so 15 ends to go. Other games on the green, we've got Josh Towie versus Barry Booth. My eyes need to adjust to figure out who the others are. We've got Ant Lloyd versus Lee Dale, Matt Hill versus Kerry Morris, and Sam Millward versus Gary Owen. Callum.
You're in, Josh.
Just coming on the peg now. Very good lead from Callum. Very good lead. Definitely starting to get in his rhythm now. Very good second as well. Just going for it. Just missed. 2 again. This run from Callum's really taking its toll on the game. across the other corner. I'll make my way around. Yep. Yeah, apologies for the shaking. Hope it's not causing anyone motion sickness. He's left that one short, Cal has. Bit of room for Neil to get him. At 15-4 down. Neil needs to start making a comeback. Good ball there from Neil. Yeah, that's what he needed. Hang on. Heard trying to working with a mic. Having some trouble with the mic. Dear me. Right. The microphone I had working is not working anymore, so apologies for all that. Tried to get it working again and just didn't want to do anything. So,
Yard wider than that.
good second from Neil. I think that's the side I've seen Callum miss. And we get so
Well. I can't believe that run out.
so that's a 15-5, 15-5 to Callum now. I have to remember, I'm in bloody maths and I can't take my shoes off to do the counting into double digits, so I do apologise. Yeah. There are two style differences in this game. As soon as Callum gets a jack, it's a short jack. Neil gets it, lengthens it. That's not a good one, leaving it that far short. And Callum's not much better. Oh, that's a poor end from Neil, unfortunately. As long as he passes that front and Callum's got another 2. Wow. Wow. 16-5, I think it is. You alright?
Yes. What's Nathan's score?
I think now it's 16-5 to Callum. Who've you got second half?
Jamie Jones.
Ah, okay.
Nothing exciting. Well, it might be.
Hey, you never know in this game. Yeah. We might.
We're in there, Nelly. Haven't got to do anything to it.
Yeah, you're short, Hilly.
Not bad for a king's arms, right? Fit my teams, aren't you? I've been fucking on it. Shut up, don't say that. Yeah, you're in my pockets. You got a people group?
Right, let's get a better angle on this. Good ball right at my feet. Yeah, Neathal's turned over. Good idea on this. Small curling marks on this artificial surface are difficult because there's no line to really follow. Callum's giving it the big swing. And he's got an absolute pearler here. Great ball, Callum. Well, I might have to move out of the way in a minute if Neil's firing.
Get him all the way. You barely read.
Hey? Well. It should be. Yep. Yeah, good hit, Neil. Yeah. That was a lucky hit. Yeah, well thought out, Neil.
Yeah. Tell you what, I fucking retired Monday. I haven't fucking stopped. I'm knackered. My back's gone. My leg. This fucking garage conversion. Midland Park. Went into a bedroom. He's fucking we sat in the building because he's shite. He's an absolute coward. So Basil's been up with him for the past 2 days. Fucking insulating roof, laying the floor down, and stud walling. I'm knackered. I'm gone.
Well, that's going to be really close to the edge now.
I lay on the floor this morning. I lay on the floor, and as soon as I lay back,
I'll tell you what, that's actually not a bad lead from Callum.
I thought that was
You only got to go much further than that first bowl, and you're really close to the edge, especially with the weight difference between the jack and the balls. It's risking it. You get to a length, and he'll just stand a chance. You never know. Looks like we're going to have tapes here. And Ian the caddy taking the mat up for Neil. Brownie, have you got tapes?
Yes, you want to make?
Callum in front of you. While they're waiting for the tapes to come out, we'll just watch Kerry Morris versus Matt Hill.
I know you had a good run start, but you had a very good in the corner. It's about 2010. Oh, you were few of them. Still about 8 ends left. Maybe not.
Right. And one for Neil. Yeah, last got a length ball, won it. What's that make it now, Ian?
8-16.
8-16 after 15 ends.
Yep.
Final 10 ends to go now. And yep. Neil lengthening it out, going there straight across the middle. Nope.
Josh.
The what? Oh, yeah.
Josh, use my.
Yeah, please. Whose balls are we using for that? Yours? Oh dear. I was going to say, make sure you turn the magnets back on. Yeah, good second from Neithel. He needs this to start coming back in the game. Final 10 ends now, 8-16 down. And if you're just joining, it's not a race to 21, this isn't. You play 25 ends and you score at the end of 25 ends is the score, so you can get draws. And every fifth end is a power end where it's worth double. So that's 2 for Neithel, 2 for Neil Wright, sorry, and that is now 10-16 as they bowl. Just going over the other end of the wire now for Neil. You get to a decent length. Started to pick it up in the last couple of ends, Neil. And yeah, but he's in the driving seat at the minute. Oh, Neil. Are we going to see a Callum splat? Yep, we are. Wow. Caught it. That was a right bobble out of his hand as well. Right now, so that's... I forgot my maths now. 8, 16, 10, yeah, 10, 17 to Callum. 9 ends to go. Pity I can't write it down on my screen as I'm going in. At least I'll remember it then. Bloody hell, Callum. You do not get much closer to the edge there. Anything within a yard and a half here on the lead is a good bowl. Doesn't have to be close. It's not daft. It's a difficult one to be beaten on this. And Neil uses the built-in brakes of the other bowl. You're right, Ian. Ah, you bugger! Cameraman's getting abused. Oh, Callum. Now, what happened? Callum's just fired. Yeah. Neil's bowl has just hit the back. Yeah. And then moved the jack.
How many bowls left on the green?
What? Well, no. Neil's got last bowl. Callum's last bowl is going in, but Neil's just gone out, so that's 1 to Callum. But
I guess you'd sort of say you'd probably have to replace the jack, wouldn't you? I don't know.
But that's the first time I've seen that happen. Yeah, Callum firing, hitting the back fender, and then knocking the jack.
Get Barry Booth referee it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Baz is currently in a battle with Josh Towie. And I'll be fair, Baz must be playing well because I haven't heard him too much. Yeah, I've only heard the one shout against the Yellow Jack tonight. So Barry must be in a good mood. Don't know what's happened there, but Neil's just stepped off. I'm assuming he may have gone for a comfort break. Or maybe after that fire from Callum a couple of ends ago, he's going to be sick. Mind games, yeah. Just Neil, the master of mind games, making him sweat. Don't think there'll be anything that could put off Callum in this situation.
Don't think there's anything going to make anyone sweat in these conditions either.
Very, very true, Ian. Very true. Oh. There we go. Something's gone against Baz. Yeah, Josh Towie versus Barry Booth now. Looks like he's got it on length, but... Oh, we've got Healy stalking it now. Oh, no, didn't reach. And now we're back with the feature game. Callum Wraight, Neil Wright. Both members of the Norton Central Club up here in Staffordshire. And that's going to be Jack up more than likely. Yep. And a 5 from Ant Lloyd. Got the jack. that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Good hit from Ant. And Callum's still got Jack in hand. Waiting for the centre of the green to clear. Yeah, great lead from Callum. No, Josh is Neil too short. Yeah, good second again from Callum. Whatever Neil was trying with his tactics, that comfort break, it hasn't worked. And again, that's a great effort. One more.
Is it, eh?
19-10. Is that 5 ends to go then, Ian?
Yeah, this is 20.
Yep, 20. Yep. So Neil really needs a pair this end to get him back in the game.
They can win it. Yeah, Wright come back.
Yeah. Saw it happen last week in the 8 o'clock games. Aaron Jones did it against Darren Small and won 8 on power ends.
Did he?
Yeah.
Kills you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Game,
He's, I think at one point, definitely.
You being paid for that, lad?
I don't know, mate. I'll have to talk to my agent.
Yeah, I think you're earning it.
Where's the drone tonight?
It's got to come out of Brownie's pocket.
Well, the drone, John Price organised it because I think he works with him.
What's the drone?
We work with the guy who does it.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't own the. He doesn't work with the drone.
I'll tell you what, when it's behind your head and you're about to deliver,
Yeah, it's
buzzing its bag off.
it is a bit weird, especially when it's straight above your head.
You don't mind if he's high up, but he was literally behind your head on a few ends. I'm sure it looks good though.
We haven't the foot.
Put the stuff up, yeah.
Not yet. No, he's. I was speaking to Brownie about it. He's editing it, and he's sending it over.
Come on, Buzz.
Trying to make Jamie look good, is he?
He's trying to get rid. What he's trying to do actually, he's trying to airbrush his hair back in. Yeah. To be perfectly honest, he's playing. I think Callum will be the first one to say he didn't have the best of games last week.
Won't take him long to find it on him.
I mean, the way that he started this game and then he's now picking up in the last 5 or 6 ends.
Power end.
Ooh. So that's one.
Yeah.
That's 2 to carpet. Fortunately,
can't be caught now.
yeah, that takes it from 19-6 to 23-6 now, and 4 ends to go. So it's just going to be damage limit. It's just going to be damage limitation from Neil now.
You could be down after the neck.
Yeah.
We're losing me one without the block.
Are you playing tonight, eh?
Slow.
Seen him yet, is he? Not here yet.
Yeah, no.
He's turning up for 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's what he said. He said,
Coming in on the drone, is he?
Now, he joined the live early. He joined the live earlier on. He tried to. So I'm assuming that he's watching the first game from warm, and then coming here late. Oh, that's a good second from Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lee bowled it extremely well against Callum last week.
Oh, well, tonight.
I haven't had a chance to fully watch it.
Your game, Lee, at the minute. What's your game? Yeah, you played well tonight, mate.
Well, that's a rare sight. Callum's missed his second fire of the night. And I would think that one of the spectators would send his ball back for him rather than him having to walk all the way around the green. Can Neil make him pay? I would say not, but angles, I don't know how far Callum's first one is inside jack. I would say it's 2. But if anyone's ever played me outdoor or indoor, they'll realise my eyes are rubbish. Oh, it is 2. Ah, cheers, Ian. Thank you very much. That's why I'm videoing and not playing. Yeah, I know my limits. Yeah. That's 2 for Neil. It's probably an end too late, really. 23-8 now. Ah, but he knows what he's doing. Neil does send it to the camera with someone else as well. In a death from Neil. That's a great lead. Yep. And who sent that? Towie?
Good ball, though.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it just means that Callum and Neil are going to have to wait. So while they're waiting, we'll cover this end from Barry and Josh. These are great bowl. Barry Booth. Stonking bowl.
He loves a yellow jack.
He
loves a yellow jack. Yeah, right.
And Josh is going to try and take that last ball off. Oh, wow. Bloody hell. Nearly made the yellow jack a blackjack.
Just somehow found it out.
That's just not reaching here, Barry. Josh, can you move back a yard? The reply from Callum. Just not made it. It's 23-12. I couldn't have missed by much. I think it scared the ball because it's since then got a wobble on.
Go on, Neil. When you bowl to the camera, you've got to get it closer.
Hey, good lead. Oh. And I apologise for missing that, but Callum has just taken Neil's ball off to give him another one. Makes it 24-12. I think, if I remember right, 3 ends to go now. I think.
Well, it looks as though it's travelling anyway. It's still travelling down by 2.
Yeah, another good lead from Callum. Oh, Ian. Neil, that's a cracking turnover, but... Oh, yes, Neil. Great ball. So I don't know whether that's going to stay there long, but if Callum is fine, I'm keeping my eye on the wood this time.
And just watch yourself, mate. He's coming apart. Just watch yourself there, mate. All right.
I could not have missed by much. Neil turnover again. What's he going to get? No. He gets the one. It's now 23-13. 2 ends to go, Ian. 2 ends to go. Yep. Oh, we got Barry.
That's alright. You have to get. Anyway, alright, that's you.
Well, I think so.
Not sure.
Not a daft lead there from Callum. I mean from Neil, not Callum, sorry. I think Callum's too far with this.
Hey? Yeah.
Ian, what do I know? Oh, it looks like it's 1 to me now.
Yeah, first ball.
No, first ball's on, Neil's on. Good ball again from Neil. It's inside. Can it hold? Good save from Callum. Going into the last end now. Power end. 25th end, and there we have behind that we've got Darren Smallman. He's going to be playing Ian Simpson. Oh, this is a surprise from Callum. I haven't seen him. No, it's Neil, sorry. It's not a surprise from Neil going long against Callum, because all Callum's done against him is go short.
How are you, young'un?
Alright, so how are you?
Alright.
Where are you from? Not from the centre league. That's actually number 2, aren't you?
Lord.
Yeah.
I am chill. Tell an horse what's said. Get slung with.
Callum's reached for that. Advantage. Oh, that's better pace from Neil. From here, I don't know whether that's stayed in or not.
We'll do that away, Bridge. Down the 5 bridge, up and some. Straight up, maybe down that new road. Straight over.
Got matches anywhere?
Any tapes over there?
Brownie should have him.
Rushing apart.
We left it in the door, just after half 6.
Hey!
We were about 4-6 and you well, we have to come along our lane.
My lane and then 2 guys. Yeah.
Last ball of this game now. Yeah, good ball from Callum. Finish off the game. Final score, Ian?
Final score is 26-14.
26-14, Callum Wraight. And that is going to end this live stream for the first game. Will be a second stream. I think the second game is Matt Hill versus Gary Owen. We're starting a little bit after 8 o'clock, I believe. There might be a short video before that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And yeah, we should see you next week. Well, I'll be covering next week. I think Lee Brown's covering the second game, so should be starting just after 8 o'clock.